is Zailani. Today I will talk about critical examination for General Science Form 4. Let's go! In my contents, it will have first, introduction, second, coverage of the themes, third, number and arrangement of the topics. In introduction, we need to know what is General Science, KBSM and KSSM. For General Science, this subject will introduce you to body coordination, fluidity and variation, matter and substance, energy and chemical change, nuclear energy, light, color, and sites and chemical in industry. For KBSM, the objective of KBSM was to achieve a long-time education where we need creative thinking, enhance ICT skills, master interactive skills, and expand the way of thinking, solving skills in every aspect of life, mastering Malay language and time management. In KSSM, it's focused on 21st century learning, focused on the process of thinking and communication in solving problems. Next, we proceed to coverage of the themes for KBSM. It have 5 themes in KBSM. First is Introduction of Science, which cover Chapter 1, Scientific Investigation. Second, Maintenance and Sustainability of Life, which cover Chapter 2, Body Coordination, and Chapter 3, Lineage and Variation. Third, Matter in Nature, which cover Chapter 4, Matter and Materials. Fourth, Energy in Life, which cover 3 chapters. Chapter 5, Energy and Chemical Change, Chapter 6, Nuclear Energy, Chapter 7, Light, Color and Vision. The last theme is Technological and Industrial Development in Society. It's covered Chapter 8, Chemical in Industry. Let's move forward for the coverage of the themes for KSSM. It have 4 themes. First theme is Scientific Methodology, which cover Chapter 1, Safety Measure in the Laboratory, Chapter 2, Emergency Help, Chapter 3, Techniques of Measuring the Parameters of Body Health. Second, Maintenance and Continuity of Life. It's cover Chapter 4, Green Technology for Environmental Sustainability, Chapter 5, Genetics, Chapter 6, Support, Movement and Growth, Chapter 7, Body Coordination. Third, Exploration of Elements in Nature, which cover Chapter 8, Elements and Substance, Chapter 9, Chemicals in Industry, Chapter 10, Chemicals in Medicines and Health. Fourth, Energy and Sustainability of Life. It's cover Chapter 11, Force and Motion, Chapter 12, Nuclear Energy. In part number and arrangement of the topics, it contains 6 parts, which are first, number of themes, second, the scope and sequence of the topics, third, balance of deep and breadth, fourth, level of difficulty, fifth, presence of multiple perspectives, sixth, ways to make the theme selection better. Let's look for the number of themes. For KBSM, it consists of 5 themes, which are Introduction of Science, Maintenance and Sustainability of Life, Matter in Nature, Energy in Life, and Technological and Industrial Development in Society. For the KSSM, it consists of 4 themes, which are first, Scientific Methodology, second, Maintenance and Continuity of Life, third, Exploration of Elements in Nature, fourth, Energy and Sustainability of Life. Next, the scope and sequence of topics. In this part, we differentiate the KBSM and KSSM theme in more deeply. Let's look at the table. For KBSM, the theme 1 is Introduction of Science, while in the KSSM table, the theme 1 is Scientific Methodology. In KBSM, it covers Chapter 1, Scientific Investigation, only 1 chapter, but in KSSM, it covers 3 chapters, which are Chapter 1, Safety Measure in the Laboratory, Chapter 2, Emergency Help, which is new chapter, Chapter 3, Techniques of Measuring the Parameters of Body Health. Theme 2 in KBSM is Maintenance and Sustainability of Life. It's covered Chapter 2 and 3. First, we look for the Chapter 2 Body Coordination, which is placed in Chapter 7 in KSSM. For the Theme 2 in KSSM is Maintenance and Continuity of Life. Theme 2 in KSSM cover 4 chapters, start from Chapter 4 until Chapter 7. Now we look one by one. For the Chapter 4, Green Technology for Environmental Sustainability, it plays in Chapter 8 in KBSM. Next, Chapter 5, Genetics, it's placed in Chapter 3 in KBSM. Now we're back to the Theme 2 KBSM, which cover Chapter 3, Lineage and Variations. It's placed in Chapter 5 in KSSM. For the Theme 2 in KSSM, it's cover Chapter 6 and Chapter 7. The Chapter 6 supports movement and growth. This is the new chapter, while the Chapter 7 is Body Coordination. This chapter is placed in Chapter 2 in KBSM. Furthermore, we look to the Theme 3 in KBSM and KSSM. The Theme 3 in KBSM is Matter in Nature, while the Theme 3 in KSSM is Exploration of Element in Nature. The Theme 3 in KBSM cover Chapter 4, Matter and Materials, which plays in Chapter 8 in KSSM, while the Theme 3 in KSSM cover Chapter 8, Chapter 9, and Chapter 10. Chapter 8, Element and Substance, which plays Chapter 4 in KBSM. So, Chapter 9, Chemical in Industry, which plays in Chapter 8 in KBSM. Next, Chapter 10, Chemical in Medicine and Health. This is the new chapter. As we look in the table, in KBSM, the Theme 4 is Energy in Life, while in KSSM, the Theme 4 is Energy and Sustainability of Life. Theme 4 in KBSM cover Chapter 5, Energy and Chemical Change, and Chapter 6, Nuclear Energy, which plays in Chapter 12 in KSSM. In KBSM, the Theme 4 cover Chapter 7, Light, Color and Vision, while the Theme 4 in KSSM cover Chapter 11, Force and Motion. This is the new chapter. And Chapter 12, Nuclear Energy, is placed in Chapter 6 in KBSM. Lastly, the KBSM have Theme 5, while KSSM does not have the Theme 5. In KBSM, the Theme 5 is Technological and Industrial Developments in Society. It covers the Chapter 8, Chemical in Industry. This is the combination of Chapter 4 and Chapter 9 in KSSM. Without further ado, let's move forward on the topic of balance of deep and breadth. Deep is referred to the extent to which specific topics are focused upon, amplified, and explored. Breadth refers to full span of knowledge of a subject, include of skills. In KBSM, activities and tasks given such as observation, answering the question, and discussion. These cover most of basic science concepts. In KSSM, the activities and tasks given follow the 21st century learning such as debate or simulation, project using multimedia, and inquiring activities. These cover most of basic science concepts also. For the level of difficulty, I think this level is medium because all of the topics are appropriate for non-science stream students. Next, the content explaining the basic information. Third, the contents are suitable for student cognitive level. Fourth, all the experiments and activities in the textbook are simple and easy to conduct in the classroom. We go to the next slides. Present of multiple perspective. Perspective refers to 4 types of learning styles, which are auditory, visual, kinesthetic, reading, or writing. Second, the way of thinking skills and solving problems about few things or topics. Third, implementation of certain activities in the classroom, which are discussion, debate or simulation, project, using multimedia, innovation, and inquiry activities. This is the example that I get from KBSM and KSSM textbook. In the KBSM, you can see the activities is more to questionnaire. But in the KSSM, we can see the activity is full of KBAT and activities, discussion, debates, simulation, and more. Ways to make the team selection better, in my opinion, first, through the content standard, the learning area in each team describe the range of development, knowledge, skills, and value. Second, the content standard should include one or more learning standards because when combined, it represents a concept or idea based on the learning area. Third, the use of technology in activity-based, experimental-based teaching and learning will promote and strengthen students' acknowledgement. That's all from me. Thank you.